Hello, my name is Emma Nelson, and I am the podcast director for Grand Valley State University's PRSSA chapter. I am the host of our podcast, PR Hangover, so if you are at all interested in public relations or advertising, or have any questions about the industry, PR Hangover is a great place to start. We're on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts, so give it a listen if you're interested. But without further ado, here's my Life 101 segment. I'm just going to be talking about kind of how to find your place in college and just some tips and tricks on trying and managing to do that in the midst of all of the other craziness in the world and moving into college and starting off your year. So my first major piece of advice is just doing as much as you can. Maybe in high school you were super involved in the arts or sports or even academics, and maybe you did have your place. You had your friends, you knew your peers, you knew how to do everything, you knew your community. And starting off fresh in college is definitely kind of a reality check, and you just aren't expecting to start fresh. I know that was a big thing for me. So just trying to dive in head first. Now is the time to try new things. You're starting your life in a new place, and that is perfectly normal and fine to just try new things. Maybe you'll continue what you did in high school, or maybe you'll try to see where you fit elsewhere in college. I think you should definitely go to every club meeting, everything that piques your interest, just go to it. What can it hurt going to one meeting? Just trying to find things that you're interested in or that you enjoy. If it sounds a little bit interesting, just go. I promise. It'll be fine. Talk to random people in your classes. I've made so many friends, just the girl sitting next to me. I'm like, hey, my name's Emma, what's your name? Things like that will help you network, just not professionally, but socially, and just getting to meet new people and making new connections. I hate the term putting yourself out there, but I definitely think it's important to do that, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. If someone says, hey, do you want to go get dinner? Say yes. Always say yes to everything. I think that's the best way to... Sorry, excuse my dog. That's the best way to make new friends and kind of cultivate your life in college, and just trying to figure out who you are, what you like, and where you can see yourself growing as a person. Another piece of advice that I think is super important is remaining true to who you are. Don't pretend to be someone you're not. One of my high school teachers told our class that when you go to college, you bring you with you. Like, you don't all of a sudden change into someone completely different. Like, you are the same person, and I think that's something super important. So knowing what your values are, knowing what's important to you, finding those people or those groups who emulate those same values as you is super important to just make your college experience one of growth and something positive. And my last little advice is to be vulnerable. Those who appreciate you will accept your emotions and your feelings. Going away to school is not easy, and so knowing that everyone is in the same boat of picking up and starting up fresh, and everyone's trying to figure out where they belong as well. They're trying to find which clubs, which majors, which friends work, which ones don't, and I think just accepting that fact and being open, like, yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, I'm having some struggles, but knowing that there are people with you along the way who are going through the exact same thing. It's okay to be in an adjustment period. Just try your best. That's literally all you can do, is just try your best and try to put yourself out there and do what you can to make it homey and the most comfortable place for you. Now, I hope some of this insight helps just even a little bit. Everyone has been in your position, so try to be comforted by knowing that you are not alone in feeling out of place. Try new things, try to cultivate your own college journey and discover things that you might not have tried before, or talk to someone that you might not have before, because it could all just lead you to finding your place and where you belong. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Make sure to listen to PR Hangover if you're interested. And yeah, thank you so much.